second, Rampage won the faceoff. Drive it deep, and a pass apparent. Lemming, his shot blocked. Out to the point, Beatty sends it down low. Good pressure from Rampage to start the second period here, and there's going to be a penalty. Interference on Cinco. Back behind the net, Rampage had 39 seconds left in their 5-on-4. They came out flying, put the pressure on, but they called Cinco for interference to start the second as Rampage was putting on that pressure. So Arvada with their, well, it's 4-on-4, but Arvada will have their fifth power play at the expiration of number 15's 39-second penalty. So 4-on-4 for 39 seconds, and then Rampage goes back to killing a penalty for the fifth time of the game. They've had 2 power plays, a little bit together. And as we started the second period, they came out flying. Arvada killed off the remainder of the first penalty, and then Rampage gets their fifth penalty of the game. And in 5 seconds, Arvada will start their fifth power play. Offsides, 1 second left, and then Arvada will have a 51-second power play. 2-2 is the score, 12:57 left in the second. Game 1 of the state finals round robin. Rampage has NOCO tomorrow morning and Little Black tomorrow afternoon. The top 2 teams will face each other for the championship banner on Sunday. Arvada gains his own. They're back on the power play. They've got 42 seconds left of that. Paul trying to clear it. Comes back to him. He should be able to now. He skates it out of his own zone. Down the right side. Gets shoved to the ice. I'm not sure why that's not a penalty. Could be interference or roughing. He was past the defender. The defender pushed him down. That's not supposed to be a legal hockey play. But we continue playing now with Arvada on the power play. They have it back out to the blue line. Back to the top of the left circle. Bottom of the left circle. Good pressure from Rampage. Back to Paul. And Rampage back to full strength. Up to Bresnahan. Gets past Bolte, and here comes Arvada. Paul was back. Arvada with a shot wide right of the net. Far side, Bresnahan. Down low, Lester and Paul. Paul sends it along the boards. Came back to him. And now out to Cicero. Cicero will exit. Picked up by Arvada. They'll regroup at their own blue line and now forced deep into their own zone. They will just ice it. 11:21 left, second period. 2-2 is the score. The penalties have been very lopsided against the Rampage, but surprise, surprise, it's not a surprise. That's mostly how the season has gone. But we are tied at 2. Rampage scored first. Arvada scored a power play goal and then took a 2-1 lead after the expiration of a 5-on-3 and 5-on-4, where they scored on the 5-on-3. 5-on-4 expired. They scored to make it 2-1, and then Rampage tied it up. And that's where we're at, 2-2. Nice pass from Saber, and gets it back near side. Working along the sideboards. There's 3 Rampage. There's going to be another penalty. And what's this one?
Come on, let them play.
Saber for...
That's ridiculous.
So the 6th power play for Arvada. We're not even halfway through the game. Tripping? I'm not even sure. I never saw what the penalty was. I didn't see what the signal was, but I mean, have I lost track? Is that the 6th power play or the 5th? Maybe I'm fast forwarding, but I know if we get 12, then Coach Joe can't coach tomorrow. We're not even halfway through the game. So we're either at 5 or 6 penalties. And I hate to say it, but we haven't had any 10-2s yet. So Rampage shorthanded again. Shot wide left. They've been fairly successful on the penalty kill. They've gotten a couple of shorthanded opportunities, 2 2-on-1s. They send it to the far near, midboards. Arvada out to the left point. Shot, bounced, and deflected. I think Lemmy got a piece of that. Another shot, blocked by Fisher that time. Now into the far corner again. Anderson gets to it, sends it to the point, held in by Arvada. They send it deep. Fisher chasing near corner. Arvada sends it towards the net. Back to the far side. Lemming gets there and flips it up high. That'll be icing, but it'll clear off a couple more seconds. 29 to go on the 5th or 6th. Anybody that's watching, if you're keeping track, I think it's 6, but maybe I got one ahead with so many happening back to back to back. I know Rampage has had 2, but one was shortened. I'm pretty sure that Arvada has 5 or 6. 29 seconds to go on this one. 9:49 left in the period, and we are tied at 2. That one flipped out, no icing on that one. Nice speed from Carter to try and get to the puck before the Arvada player did. Arvada clears it out, sends it in, back behind Amhouse. Lester reverses, takes a look, sends it over towards Parent. Parent wraps it out to the point, but not out. Arvada holds it in. Pass across just over the Arapahoe player's stick, and Rampage back to full strength. 9:08 left, and here comes Cinco, fresh out of the box. Or Saber, I'm sorry. Saber was in the box. He's fresh out of the box. Pass across from Beatty to Lemming. Lemming gets sticked off the puck. Beatty gets to it, sends it ahead. Rampage changing. Thankfully, no too many men in the ice on that one. They had 2 back-to-back, which led to the first Arapahoe 5-on-3. Right out in front, Bresnahan with his look at a second goal. Just missed that far side. Parent tried to get it back to Bresnahan and intercepted by Arapahoe in front. Out to center ice, past Lemming, he'll chase it. They've waved off the icing. Lemming has it, sends it ahead. Cicero enters the zone, sends it down, and intercepted by Arapahoe along the far midboards. Arapahoe exits from their own end through center. 2-on-2. Shot blocked, pinballing, and picked up by Rampage. Ahead to Cicero. Cicero down the left side, takes a look, dishes across to Lemming, who got a shot off. The rebound came to 3 Arvada players who were in front. If there would have been just one Rampage player there, they might have been able to get that rebound. Lemming from his own end flips it out to center to Cicero over his stick, and a flying Saber just missed twice. Fisher will chase in her own end. 7:21 left, second period. We're tied at 2. Each team has led by 1. Center ice. Rampage gains the zone, but Arvada quickly takes it away. Cross ice, past everybody, and Fisher will get to it, and it's icing. 6:59 left, second period. 2-2 is the score. Littleton and NoCo should be getting started in the rink behind us. I saw some of the Littleton parents just before this game. Most likely, Littleton will win that game. They've won every league game except for one. They tied this team, Arvada, one time. Was their only non-win of the season. That's why we play the games, because you just never know. Arvada from their own end. To center, we've passed the halfway point of this game. We're tied at 2. Shot in and out of Amhouse's glove, and then he covered it. 6:24 left. 2-2 is the score. Bolte comes on from the bench. Tie up in the circle, a shot towards the net, but it ended up just left. Arvada controls, top of the left circle, shot to the right side, pass. Bolte down low. Paul comes in. Deflection right out in front. That shot blocked by Lemming. Cinco far side. Up to Parent, intercepted. Shot and held on to by Amhouse. 5:53. A couple times there, it looked like Rampage was about to clear and intercepted by Arvada, and they were able to get some shots off. And Amhouse saw all of them. So Rampage will change some players, get some fresh bodies on the ice. Lester chases into the corner. He's pressured by 2. Arvada has it. Pass across, left side. Shot and squeezed again by Amhouse. Paul stays on to take the face-off. And picked up by Rampage, cleared out of the zone. Here comes Bresnahan down the right side. Gets it through, but then taken away by Arvada. Cicero. Paul gets in front of the puck. Arvada clears it. Icing. Back to the Arvada end. Offensive zone face-off for Rampage. Penalties are either 5-2 or 6-2. In favor of Arvada. The score's tied at 0. Parent on the left, Cinco to take the face-off, Carter on the right. Lemming and Beatty on defense. Face-off won by Arvada. Chased around and sent out to the point. Cleared out by Arvada. Parent at the point, unable to intercept. Arvada down the left side. Rampage with good D in front of the net. Arvada unable to get a shot off. Parent trying to dig it out, gets it out. Up to Carter. Carter on the left. Parent on the right. Over to Parent. Parent waits, shoots. Oh, I don't know how that stayed out of the net. I think the goalie got a sliver of the stick on it. Nice pass from Carter to Parent, and somehow Parent didn't bury it, and Arvada's offsides. Nice teamwork. Parent got it up to Carter. Carter down on the left side, over to Parent. Parent just missed the net. I think the goalie had something to do with that. 4:42 left. Second period. Fresh Rampage players. Sabre to take the face-off. Anderson on the left. Won by Arvada. Taken down in between the circles. A little team-on-team action going on. Loose puck. Deflected and cleared out to the point. Held in by Arvada. Sent near corner. Lester sends it back over to Bolte. Far side. Bolte out to the point. Cleared out. Right on net, so no icing on that. 4:17 and good pressure from Anderson. Anderson back behind. Gets a stick on the puck. Keeps the play in the Arvada zone. Tight game going here with 4 minutes left in the second. We're tied at 2. Arvada clears their zone. Picked up by Lemming. He'll send it over to the far boards. Up to Cicero. 2-on-2. Cicero to Paul. Paul with a nice move. Forced wide. Right out in front. Cicero gets one shot off. Goalie saves. And Arvada clears it to center. Fisher across to Lemming. Lemming up to Cicero. Cicero to Lemming. Lemming shot blocked. Back over to Bresnahan. And his shot intercepted. Cicero with pressure down low. Arvada able to get it into the neutral zone. Fisher sends it back in, but Cicero hadn't crossed. 3:17 left. Second period, we're tied at 2. We're going to bring this one to center ice. Guess they're saying that it wasn't quite intentional, but it wasn't a normal offsides either. At least they didn't bring it all the way back down to the Arvada zone. Rampage wins the faceoff, sent across to Carter, down the right side. Cinco going towards the net. A good shot from Carter. Cinco ended up getting knocked out almost in the back of the net. Back towards Beatty. He'll chase in his own end. Banks it out towards Carter, who gets it to Cinco, drops it to Parent. Cinco holds the line, Parent enters. Parent with a big windup, kicks it to his stick, somehow gets down and up, and Arvada clears it. Carter has to wait, does. Oh, that was a terrible call. Carter waited. He waited, and as soon as they touched the line,
That's not offside.
that was not offsides, but that's the call. And then there's some talking afterwards. That was a terrible, worst offsides call of the game, but they made the call. We're going to have a face-off outside the Rampage zone. Rampage players are not going to put up with any kind of yapping or pushing or shoving. Good to see them sticking up for each other. 2:43 left. Second period, we're tied at 2. Nice work by Carter to wait, move it in when he should, and the refs with a terrible offsides call. But play continues now. Bresnahan, Cicero, Lemming at center ice. He'll send it in. That was offsides because Bresnahan hadn't cleared out yet. That's a good offsides call. Doesn't really make up for the bad offsides call. If you're gonna do a bad one, you gotta give us one back. That's how it works, like karma, right? You make a bad one, you got to make up for it. Paul to take the face off. At his feet, tied up. Cicero gets a stick on it, and Arvada starts back, enters the Rampage zone. Held up just inside. Now they send it deep. Lemming from his own end. Down center. Forced a little left shot. Stick on it over the net. 2:02 left, second period. Arvada down the near side. Pressure from Lemming. Out and in. Yep, see, that's what happens. They call one on us, they're going to call one on you. It's 2 bad ones in a row, we're all good. That's the karma part. They call a bad one on us, they call a bad one on you. I think the penalties now are 6-2 on Arvada, and the Arvada parents want more penalties. They say they haven't called enough trips on us. All right, play continues. 1:50 left. We're tied at 2. Rampage with pressure in the Arvada end, held in by Bailey. Right side, shot blocked and held onto by the Arvada goalie. 1:40 left in the second. Sent out to the point and cleared out by Arvada. Fisher has it just outside her own zone. Here comes Arvada down the left side. A good stick by Rampage. More good stick, and Rampage gets tripped, but no call on that one. Sent ahead to center ice. Saber gets it into the zone. Bailey picks it up down the left side. Bailey down low. Tried to center it. Right out in front, but only white jerseys there. Rampage was changing. Parent steals it, has it down the left side, waits, try to center it, gets the puck back, has it top of left circle, dishes to Cinco now. Cinco, right out in front. Just missed Carter, who was looking for it. Pinched down by Beatty, back behind the Arvada net, sent out of the zone. Lemming at center. He gets everybody on sides, dished it, but it went to an Arvada player. Almost had it back. Parent steals it and then loses it. Arvada back the other way. Here comes Lemming. Arvada wanted a trip on that. Here comes Carter. And he loses the puck. 17 seconds left. Back and forth. Beatty has it. He'll skate behind Amhouse. Sends it out to center. It's going to be icing with 4.7 left, second period. So some missed calls going both ways. The Arvada announcer thinks there's been more missed calls on Rampage, but I think they've had 6 power plays and we've had 2. So I'm not sure on his accounting. But we're tied at 2 with 4.7 left in the second. And a quick shot towards the net, expiration of time in the second period. I'll be back to start the third. 14 minutes to play, we're tied at 2.